Okay. Now we should be good. As I was trying to start. This is Hellslave. From my understanding, we are human making a pact with a devil in order to stop a demonic invasion. And that's about what I know. I'll play on hard. Peaceful Valley of Niblath. Season after season, the world kept on turning. That was still very loud. Sometimes hard under the sun, a harsh but fair life. Playing here, suspended in time. Up until that night when everything changed, the Fire Nation attacked. Rumbling came from the ground, breaking the silence. And some infernal beasts came from the bowels of the earth, descending upon us. Village after village, killing women and children. Galvanized by the rage of hell. Resistance was futile. Some died, some fled. Orphaned, dead, without a burial. All hope was gone. What could we do? They were backed by the infernal forces and killed anyone who refused to join them. No mortal could defeat them. I could only see one outcome. There, struck down by despair. Did I want to fight fire with fire? I had to sell my soul to the devil. All right. Welcome among us, young recruit. You'll not regret your choice. You must forget all about your past. Choose your new name, please. And tell me to which demon you wish to swear allegiance. I'm Chris. Why did changing physique suddenly make me unclothed? I guess so I can actually see my body, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, Lucifer, fallen angel, former servant of heaven. Lucifer masters physical combat and the power of light. Okay, always like a physical combat to start a game. Leviathan, blind beast guided by cosmic energies, making a pact with Leviathan will make you a powerful wizard. Asmodeus, Empress of Lust. This melee fighter feeds on the suffering she causes. Okay, that sounds kind of fun too. Satan, the anti-prince of hell, will make a powerful warrior of chaos out of you, always between life and death. Sounds like kind of a berserker style. Baal, the master of shadows and poison, is elusive and only leaves intoxicated corpses in its wake. Beelzebub, general of infernal anger, he confers those that follow him a physical power and a rage without limits. Okay. Let's just go Lucifer, I guess. What comes of it? Very well. You seem nervous. You must be shaking with impatience. Drink this mixture and step in the middle of the circle. I will prepare the final ritual. Everything is ready. Join us. How are you feeling? Very well. What are you? Ah! Can't back off now. I have to lose my soul. Then so be it. Quick to exit. Alright, press right click on the destination to go there. Level 1, I've got 20 gold. Main attack, melee attack on an enemy, inflicts melee damage, generates 2 rage points, fatigue, 7 seconds. Fatigue must be like a cooldown or something. Missions. Fight fire with fire. This new power will help me repel the demons that invade us. Warn the inhabitants of the impending danger. Okay. Not surprised by the news you bring, stranger. We have been getting attacked, and if the situation continues, we'll have to flee like you did. Your help is most welcome. I will think of what to do next. Hey, do you really come from outside? Maybe I could ask you something. I was at the Tomb of Heroes with my grandson when we were attacked by monsters. I managed to flee, but I've lost trace of my grandson, Arcady. I have no hope, and I think I know what happened to him, but I would like to be sure. Let me get rid of the doubt that haunts me. I will reward you. Okay, so this is my box, I guess, of stuff. Library. In the last library of the region, my friend. If you find a book that can be salvaged, don't forget to bring it to me. Okay. Ah, the old healer has a lot of work in these dark times. May God save us. Okay, so he's a healer. Sorry about the hospitality, but we don't have much space, so the infirmary encroaches a bit on the inn. Sells food rations. Gives a little health and mana. Hunger can only be used once in each combat. Okay. That last bar is rage. Or where hunger. Forge. All this stuff is much too expensive for me. I got 20 gold and the least is 190, so it's like I'm stuck with this rustic studded club right now. Refuge. Looking for magic. A stranger who made a forbidden pact. What an unexpected hero. What did we ever do to the gods to deserve this? So she sells me some, like, magical equipment. Guess this is supposed to be me. Okay. I guess we're off and doing stuff. Trace of Arcadia. An old man has asked me to inspect the Tomb of Heroes next to the village. He thinks his grandson died there, but he would like to be sure. enter, right-click to go back to the map. I press right-click to move and examine important locations. You can observe and interact with the points of interest. On the right, a gate is blocked, blocking the way down to the necropolis. Key to the necropolis required. A cool way to navigate a map. To the left, the corridor leads to the ceremonial room. Demonic shrine. I don't know if I should be praying to demonic shrine, but then again, I am kind of a demon. Raucous noise resonates through the room. You'd swear they come from the tomb. Battle time. A zombie. Bar indicates a time that passes. Okay. I'll click on a power to use it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is its action. This is my turn. Okay, so this is like an initiative track that says when things happen. So then these come forward. Okay. Interesting mechanic. Cool. Alright. Victory. 10 XP. Oh, this must be my XP bar here, I think, maybe. Choose an infernal favor. These bonuses last for the whole dungeon and disappear when you exit. Light of the Idiots, a little gold. Demonic Advice experience earned plus 25%. Sure, I'll take more experience, I guess. I got the key to the necropolis, which is what I needed. Infectious Ring. The finger item, max health -5, adds 1 to 2 points, poison points in melee. Sure. Oh. Sure. Take some poison, I guess. The ritualist room seems quiet. Magical attack is faster, but it uses up mana. Lightning Bolt costs 4 mana points. Offensive spell on an enemy. Lightning Bolt strikes a target. Inflicts your magic damage. Fatigue 3 seconds. Okay. This is a physical damage, which is why I want to, I guess, use lightning. Though it missed. You can see important information here on the right. So my magical damage is 4 to 6, while my melee damage is 10 to 16. I guess let's try that. 8 is still better than 4 to 6. It's 2 seconds of fatigue for your actions. Interesting. Yeah, it dies to poison. Level 2. +1 active power, +1 passive power, +10 max health, +5 max mana, melee damage. Cool. Moldy Jacket. Armor +1%. Adds 2 poison points when you hit or get hit in melee. Sure. Armor +2%. Money. It's kind of cool that your body actually changes. The shoes were automatically equipped because I didn't have anything. Okay. Powers. Okay. For each level, you can unlock a new power. Active and passive. Lucifer's Skullbreaker. Costs 8 mana points. Offensive spell on an enemy. Throws a light hammer at the target. Inflicts your melee damage plus magic damage. That sounds nice. Reduces the target armor by 5%. Cannot exceed -25%. Fatigue 3 seconds. Sure. Cool. Can also unlock a passive power. Click here to switch between the 2 trees. Flux control. You recover 5% of your max mana every 10 seconds. Or Hot Blood, you start the fight with 10% of your max rage points. I don't know what rage does, but okay. I guess let's do mana recovery since that power just uses mana. So the next level you can unlock the adjacent powers, okay? Vault of Offerings must be filled with valuable items, but you can hear growls coming from it. Just leveled up, feeling brave. 2 zombies. If you're in a bad spot, use potions to heal yourself. You just need to click on them like powers. Nice hit. Oh. Ow. Ow. Alright. Another Infernal Favor. I can take additional armor, or I can take health regen. Let's take the health regen, I guess. Get a good bit of damage there. Iron ore can be used for crafting. Cool. Some used shoes. I'll take those to sell them later. Guess let's pray at this thing. Pray at the demonic shrine. While the angel doesn't give his blessing to the weak and the maimed. Aerith gives a second breath to those who are exhausted. Get his knowledge. I'm assuming this gives me XP, so let's try that maybe. Experience bonus, yep. I've gotten that sooner. Oh well. Still got a bit to go, so. I like the style here. Cool. Tombs might contain interesting items or famished corpses. I found the items. Lightning Orb, offhand. When you hit or get hit in melee, you have a 30% chance of striking your enemy and dealing 5 damage. Cool. Miner's Skull, offhand. Chance of critical hit, melee and magical plus 5%. You terrify enemies and start 3 seconds earlier. Okay, that's kind of nice. Yep. Hunter Bow of Milgraph. Beginning of fight, shoots a poison arrow on a random enemy, dealing 1 to 2 damage and adds 12 poison points. Yeah. This jacket, when you cast a spell, you deal 3 damage to all enemies. That seems nice. Is that better? I mean, I guess I'm going to be casting this as a spell pretty often, right? Sure. Okay. You hit or get hit in melee, 30% chance of striking your enemy. Let's switch to this, because if I'm going to be using spells, I might want that more. Okay, anyway. Let's go with that, I guess. I mean, this one's probably gonna have enemies, I guess. Oh no, more stuff. Will-o-wisp. When an enemy dies, you gain 5 mana points. That's not bad either. Spell's going. Corridor goes down to the necropolis. Kind of anomaly where echoes from a distant world come from. great death, thank you. Without you, nothing would make sense nor have flavor. Thank you for destroying everything. Room down below where the tombs have been pillaged or opened from the inside. You kill an enemy, you earn a demonic point. With 4 points, you can take your demonic form that is now in your action bar. Alright, Luciferian form consumes 4 demonic points, armor plus 15%, melee magical damage plus 15%. You get 10% of your total health. Last 30 seconds. Sure. Hey, you should have died to the splash I had. I don't know why I didn't die to the points of that from that attack. Add a jacket. Prowler slippers. Armor plus chance of dodging plus 1%. 1% armor for 1% dodge seems fine. So good. Restore 25%. Total health plus 10 to 30 extra health points. Not down that much, so I'll wait for that. Wonder what that skull means. Get to become invisible, which allows you not to encounter monsters, only available one time after battles. Leave this side first. I don't know what that skull is. They used to expose urns in that room. Gold, oak bark offhand, armor plus 9%, heavy shield, plus 1 fatigue after a melee attack, chance of blocking plus 15%. I mean, seems nice, yeah. But, okay for right now. This is not a tomb, it looks more like a mass grave. Oh, I don't know if I want to jump down in here. Huh. Oh, you are a very big thing. Okay, well. I guess let's kill the smaller guy first. Okay, good. Probably heal now. I have enough mana, so that one more time. Got good poison on him. Alright. Leveled up. More powers, more max mana and health, more armor. Guy of Arcady, tragic destiny, alas. Okay, that's what I was looking for anyway. Silver funeral mask, the face of a young woman set for eternity. It's a crafting item. Pickaxe. Seems worse than what I'm using. Helmet. Oh. Stuff. Okay. That felt like the boss fight, so I'm assuming... What is this then? It's like a forsaken maze. The growls do not augur well. Oh, I probably should have used my, I can still do that. Falling into a trap. When a trap triggers, press quickly on the 3 red dots to avoid it. Okay. If you manage to avoid a trap, you'll earn an experience bonus. If you fail, you'll lose some life, so stay on your guard at any time. Interesting. Huh. Let's see. Judgment costs 25 mana points. Offensive spell on all enemies. Streaks of light rain down on all enemies. Select your melee damage plus magic damage. If your health is below 30%, your damage increases by 50%. Okay. Solemn Strike costs 15 rage points. Melee attack on an enemy. Melee damage times 2. Okay, that's a use for my rage. Belial's Fumes cost 16 mana points, cast on self. Demonic Fumes gives you 16 and 20 health points. Effect increased by 1 point per level. Sure, I'd like a healing spell. Like that. An enemy dies, you recover 7% of max mana. That seems helpful. You suffer melee attack, you send 50% of the damage back to the attacker. Additional armor. As soon as you have 10 rage points, they turn into 5 mana points. Receive rage points when you use a basic melee attack, when you are hit by a melee attack, or through other items or passive powers. Interesting. So I turn rage into mana. If I want to do something that doesn't use rage, then. Let's do the mana return on kill. Momentum triggers every 20 seconds during a fight. Time stops and you can use a single use ability. Alright, choose some power and slide them towards the top. 5 seconds, you recover health and mana depending on your level, 1 point per. Yeah. During your next attack, you get 50% inflicted damage and health. That sounds nice. 70% of received damage during the next attack as in mana. Current rage. Attack will be instant. Or 20% of your maximum health. If your health is under 30%, you recover 40 instead. Okay, that sounds nice. Attacks are critical and cannot miss. Turn into a demon. Your melee attack will deal 1% more damage for every rage point. Damage taken is half for 15 seconds. I'll take the heal, I guess. Sure, I'll take those. Okay. I don't know what I just picked, but alright. The medallion of little Arcady, let's bring it back to his grandpa. Okay, and what is this? The glowing portal looks like it leads to a dimension bathed in the furnace. It's impossible to enter, the heat is too strong. Okay, so I'm assuming I will be coming back for that at some point. Alright, then I guess I'm done here. Interesting. Little Arcady, I expected it, and yet this medallion was the only thing left of him. Thanks for taking the risk for me. Take that money. I hope it will help you. Oh. North of the village, a mine has been invested by a demonic cult. Assuming that's supposed to say infested. I believe your testimony they could come from these caves. We have already tried to force them out, but we care not up to it. 3 of our soldiers have been made prisoners during the assault. If you can save them and see what's going on over there, that would be a good start. This voice, are you the one everyone is talking about? The stranger from the west? Sorry, I don't want to disturb you. Never mind, I'm just a poor blind girl. Are you sure I don't bother you? Ash and my husband are in an urn in the necropolis. Now the place is corrupted. I think you would rather rest in the village. If you find his urn there, I might have something for you. I like a little bit more than I might, but okay. Trade Forge. Okay, so... how do I sell stuff? Oh, right-click to buy and sell, okay. That... that. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna take my 3 damage from the. Stick with that for right now. I'll wait on that for the time. Oh, so all the stuff I sell is also available here to buy back. Interesting. Profile by 1 when you pick it up. Okay, so this is how I recoup my healings. It's from her. Kind of expensive, but at least seems expensive right now. Alright, I'll go, I guess. So I can either go to the chief of the guard, asks me to find his 3 soldiers, the mine of the demon, north of village. Village widow asked me to bring her the ashes of her husband. I needed to find them amongst the urns I'll see in the necropolis. The 2. Okay, so let's just go back. Okay. Is it worth popping my demon form? Sure. Let's try and kill the one that goes the soonest. Get the poison. Pretty good. Critical hit chance plus 3%. Melee critical hits plus 4%. That just seems better. First action of the next fights will be a critical hit. I mean, that sounds just better. Guaranteed next fights. Assuming each fight. Fragile Spear. Cards both hands. 0 to 5. 20% of hitting all targets. So that's kind of cool. Means fragile though. But it does take away that, so Gloves for a little bit more armor. Again, I probably should have done this first. Again, the experience bonus. Seems more stuff this time. Okay, so he should be dead by poison. All right. Okay. I like that. More melee damage. Good. What stuff I'm doing is based off melee damage. Almost get it back from just killing these guys anyway. And minor mana regenerate. More experience. Ants. Better armor, but like my added damage. That was what I got for right now. Oh, that's kind of nice. Increases my melee damage and magical damage. Considering this runs off of melee and magic, that seems kind of nice to boost both. Sure. More armor. It's a clean fight. This one reduces my melee damage a little bit, but gives me another point in magic damage. Let's see, combine that's... Mine is currently 2 to 6 if I add them together. This one would be 3 to 6, so this is better. And back down to the mass grave. Let's see. Has a chance of bleeding. Nice. Training spear, melee plus 1 to 6. Like my mix. Mine's 3 to 6 with my main attack that I'm using anyway. Of course, last place I look is probably gonna be where urns are at. Human, not touch, urn. Leave. Human, not see, not understand. Die. Arzoth, Keeper of the Urns. Resistant to physical damage, terrifying cry. Okay, well. Human. Owie. That was a big hit. Going then. I don't do this now, I will be... let's go that, I guess. Ow. Woo! So close. More magical damage. Powers. Critical hit chance. I'm pretty much done, I think, so... I don't know. Okay, I have relics plus 7 health and mana. Sure. Greater shirt. Max health and mana as well. I think I like still my damage to all enemies. Use or whatever. More mana, more armor at the cost of mana. Eh. Then the urn. I was looking. Human, stupid and blind. Well, that'll be it. Alright, let's see. Barbarian Aura. Reduce the damage you suffer by half for 10 seconds and inflicts enemies that hit you with 3 additional seconds of fatigue. Hands recharge when you're close to death. Okay, interesting. Light of Pavishes, cast himself, reduce the next damage you receive by 75%, increase the attacker's fatigue by 3 seconds. Instantaneous recharge when you kill an enemy. That sounds good. Atonement, cost 20 mana points, cancels all penalties, poison, bleeding, curses, diseases, then restores 20% of max health, instantaneous recharge when you kill an enemy. Also sounds good. I like this one though, because it doesn't cost mana. I'm gonna go with that right now. Okay, passives. Plus 7% chance that spells will hit the target. Being 100% chance of hitting the target is useful when enemies have dodging bonuses. Okay. Magical critical hit plus 5% is a spell, so that would be good for that. You cover 3% of your max mana and rage when you suffer a melee attack. That sounds kind of nice. Keep my mana going. Go with hit chance, I guess. Looks like the description she gave me, I can bring it to her. Yep. Can I do this? Also, he oh, okay. Still can't go that way. There you go. How brave. Thank you so much. Choose one of our wedding rings. May it bring you strength in your ordeal. Mana regeneration at the end of combat plus 16. That sounds nice. Health regeneration at the end of combat plus 16. I think I'm going to take health. Can't use mana if you're dead. So I can have 2 rings and the neck. Okay. Cool. Alright. Rest of my junk here. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. That. Yeah, fine without that. Got that too. Okay, there we go. I'll buy this now. Bloody Ritual Scythe. Both hands, melee damage plus 4 to 7. Chance of melee attacks, or melee critical hit plus 2%. Offers a chance of hitting all targets. When an enemy dies, you gain 3 health points. Sounds kind of cool. It uses both hands. I'm not entirely set on that. I'll hold my money for now. Might should go buy some healing flasks. Okay, so I guess that leaves me with going to the mine. Level recommended 2. Well, I'm 4, so I should be alright. Well, staircase leads to the storeroom. Corridor leads to the mine. Our pathway goes down to the pit. Guess let's go to the storeroom. Stench from the latrine is repugnant. At least the cultists don't linger. Stuff. Old. Phoenix Claw. Relic. When you do a critical hit, you gain 5 health points. That's pretty cool. How often is that going to happen? Decently often. Might be better than the max life and mana. Yeah. With that. I think that's a rare thing. It's on color. Onyx Shrine. Another one. I keep taking experience. Ooh. Okay, that's new. Got attacked mid-transit. These guys are kind of big. Alright. Rage Miner, Barrel Thrower can blow itself up. That sounds bad. Guess let's kill the dude that can blow himself up. Oi. Oh. Yeah. Nice. That was a lot of healing. Oh. Mana regen, more experience. Get stronger. Wow. Fork of the King of Plebs. Both hands. Melee damage plus 3 to 12. Sweet. Chance of hitting all enemies. Cardiac explosion. When an enemy dies, deal 9 damage to all enemies. Every 10 seconds, you gain 2 rage points. Yeah, I will use that. That sounds fantastic. Have to equip. How do I equip this? Okay, there we go. Okay. Cool. Rattling of chains leaves no doubt this zone is used as a prison. What? What's that noise? What are you doing here? You come from Violet? Byleth, I see. I'm not one of the prisoners you speak of. I'm a former cultist. When I understood what was happening here, I tried to flee in vain. No need to try and free me. It's better if I remain bound, but maybe if you kill enough of my old peers, I will help you. Come see me when it's done. Okay. Trapdoor, who knows what's lurking in the shadows? Stuff is lurking in the shadows. Ants. Rage at the beginning of combat, plus 10, chance of dying, plus 2%. That sounds fantastic. Yes, they're nice with the loot. Supplies of cultists are stored in this room. There must be a lot of people coming and going. Kill the dude that blows himself up. Turn this on. Let's see, I'll take the healing again. Hey. Supposed to dodge. I can dodge though. I'm allowed to do that. Isn't pitchfork. Okay, it just seems a weaker version of mine. Miner's used to store powder here. The cultists might be using it. Wow, okay. Exterminator of Nivlath. That was the thing I was looking at in the store. Melee damage plus 6 to 11, chance of bleeding, max health. In melee, you deal 4 damage to all enemies. That sounds great, yeah. Energy in a combat plus 1. Feels better than current ring. The poison, at least. Every 10 seconds you gain 3 mana points. That also seems great. Regen at combat plus 6. That also sounds pretty good. I think that's better than a little bit dodge. Door is blocking the way to the key. Key to the mine required. Okay, so I gotta go find that someplace. Probably the other direction. Rather large and lit up gallery. Quite risky. Health regen at the end of combat plus 2. Mana regen at end of combat plus 2. I'm giving up when you cast a spell to deal 3 damage to all enemies. Damage isn't the biggest deal, but I'm casting spells pretty commonly, so it's a lot of damage to probably give up. I'll think on that. Cultists have set up their beds in these alcoves. A snake trainer flute. Support item adds 1 to 2 poison points in melee. Sounds worse. Mass grave there lies the skeletons of miners, but also some more recent corpses thrown down by the cultists. Corpse of a poor soul. Energy at the end of combat plus 3%. Or plus 3. Nope. I was gonna switch out for that. It would be for this. Weird that this one doesn't say it's for the chest, but this one does. Extraction too deep has opened the breach and submerged the whole vein. Offhand armor. Okay. It's like that for being more consistent. Shadows and noises fuss around at the bottom of the pit, as if some sort of infernal ritual was taking place. Looks like there was one. Demon of the Mines, very strong. Okay, well. Form. Got my shield. Try and take down. That boosts allies, I guess. It cost me mana. Ooh. Wow, that was a 60 damage crit. That. Let's see. I want to wait on that. Take the instant attack. Let's see how much mana, or how much I actually have. Should kill this guy. I guess let's heal now. X damage every 10 seconds. There we go. Nice. Critical hits plus 4%, armor plus 7%. Like armor. That doesn't seem that great. Nice. At the beginning of the fight, throws a javelin on each enemy, dealing 48 damage and causes bleeding damage. That sounds fantastic. Yeah, let's do that. Oops, not equip. Just take. Offhand, armor, blocking, healing spells plus 50%, magical damage plus 1. Okay. Auto-filled with hoop. For 10 seconds, you gain 3 health, mana, and rage points. That sounds kind of cool. If I get a strong one-handed weapon, I'd like to use that. At the end of the tunnel, you discover the lifeless corpse of the first soldier. His hand and big key has been left behind by his murderers. Oh, that's the key I needed. Obviously. First soldier is dead. I need to find the other two. He might have snatched a key from his attackers. I have to kill 10 for that reformed cultist. Husband fire. Maybe I can find something interesting. Oop, trap. And lift with a few. It's another trap. Pathway keeps going down towards the depths of the mine. Onyx Shrine. Lends the shadow to those who near death. Nations gives blessing to the weak and the maimed. Gives a second breath to those who are exhausted. Can I... Am I considered weak and maimed? Have to be at full health to get his blessing. Flaming remains of an evil ritual hidden in the mine. Another demon in the mines. Let's kill the thing that boosts guys again. Make sure he dies. Why should I cast this? Go... Human form. Let's see. Okay, take the healing. Armor? That sounds... Yeah, that one's pretty hard to pass up, I think. Oh, it might be... Yeah, I probably take that. Should take that one. Okay, nice. Been pretty nice now. Law of the Feverish Summoner. That'd be 4 to 8, I guess. +1 fatigue after offensive spell. Ooh. Light weapon -1 fatigue after melee attack. Adds 2 to 4 poison. Okay, that's pretty good. Armor. Magical damage. Points on enemies when you cast a spell. That seems great. Sure. So right now I'm at 24 to 34 damage with my hammer that combines the two. If I was to use this, I'd go to 22 to 31. But that would allow me to use the offhand thing I got, which is back to that one. Where's the other offhand? I had those. This one, I think. Healing spells plus 50% magical damage plus 1. Or this one. Every 10 seconds you gain 3 health, mana, and rage points. And dodge. I like that. Go with that. This isn't a bad idea either. Try this out. Still in shock, the last prisoner mumbles a few words. Trembling describes the ritual that took place before you arrived. The demonic circle drinking concoctions in his friend's body that exploded to change into an abomination. Out of the 3 prisoners you came to rescue, he is the sole survivor. It'd be best to head back with him quickly, but at the end of the cave, the purring voice of a man resonates. He's in poor shape. It's best to take him to the village and look after him before interrogating him. Okay, so this activates now because I'm healthy. Straight up, it doesn't look in great shape. Let's go back. I want to see what this is. Exact copy of the thing I've got. Okay, sure. Offhand, when an enemy dies, you gain 9 mana points, magical damage plus 2. That sounds great. Use that instead. Did I fulfill this guy's mission? He wants 1 more cultist killed. I explored everything, so unless I get into a random battle somewhere. Assuming I can come back. Gates of hell are ready to flood onto us. These cultists are dead, but the region is infested with similar caves. How is that possible, damn it? We can't hold on forever. Take these pieces of equipment that belong to our former brothers in arms. We don't need them anymore. I'm just gonna sell them, but okay. You're the one who got me out of the mine. Thanks so much. Without you, I would have ended up like the others, changed into a demonic beast, or who knows what sort of abomination. I was doing there? Well, let's say I'm a little curious and I got burnt while playing with fire. I'm crazy about cultism and forbidden things, which is why I started to study that black cult. One night, as I was sneaking into the mine, I went too far and they caught me. Object my desire was a red scroll that fit the description of a demonic object well known by that cultist, a scroll of Goetic language. I'm both fascinated and terrorized by its power. I should not worry. Only those who have made a pact with the devil may use it. Lend it to you? Yes, if you promise to destroy it, then I'd rather get rid of it. Call me crazy, but I feel like it was talking to me during the night. The scroll is haunted by the devil. Get rid of it before it falls in the wrong hands. Sure. The village is what you have done for me, and the druidess of the village wants to see you. You'll find her in her refuge atop the great tree. I've heard about your exploits, and I must say you gave me some hope. I think my duty is to help you in these dark times my own way. Blacksmiths of the Valley of Ivlath passed their ancestral knowledge from generation to generation in order to create mighty weapons, but not everyone can pretend to such a level of craftsmanship, and you can't build these weapons with any random materials. Go and see the village librarian and ask him if he still has the scrolls of Nivlath. It's time this knowledge comes out of oblivion, and that heroes start to carry unique weapons again. Okay. I learned about your courage, stranger. People like you usually make things more difficult for us. They don't help us. I'm the druidess of this village and its spiritual keeper. The spirits are troubled by the evil presence. I'll try to help you in your quest. West of Byleth stands the village of Milgraf, which is nothing more than an impenetrable field of ruins. You made a pact with the devil. You can accede where we have failed. Visions have told me that it is a stronghold of the invasion. If you free Milgraf, we will learn more about the situation. Do not underestimate the forces that live there this time. Your powers will really be put to the test. Okay. Clear out some stuff. I can sell that for a good chunk of 11 gold. Organize by rarity and sell the silly stuff. Healer helmet, plus 4 max health. Mana genetic in the comet, plus 3. Enemy dies, gain 5. When enemy dies, gain 9. It's worse. Rage at the beginning of comet, plus 7. Chance of bleeding, plus 10%. Armor, 2%. Every 10 seconds you gain 4 mana points. Magic damage, plus 3. Ooh, that sounds kind of nice. Expensive, though. Crap. Stuff expensive. So long as I kill something every 30 seconds, what I'm carrying right now is better than, or equal to this, and I kill things probably a lot faster than that, I think. Plus, that gives me more damage too, so I think I'm gonna stick with that. I feel like I should get rid of that too. I think healing plus 6 is better than 1% of dodging. I'll wait on that for right now. Plus 2 to regen on both those doesn't seem better than that. Let's see. Maybe extra crit on that does pair nicely with this. We'll see. I want that. Hit or get hit, you have 30% chance. None of those for right now. Okay. Down a little bit. Scrolls of Nivlath. I have some, but the rest of that ancient knowledge is scattered across the valley. They tell us the production methods of powerful weapons, which necessitate a skilled blacksmith, of course. Once you know the necessary elements to create those weapons, you'll need to collect them. Alas, they can't be bought, so don't forget to keep the ones you find. First fragment. Short sword or guard lance or dagger, silver funeral mask, iron ore. Oh, interesting. So I have to actually have that. Press this button to go from forging to button to go from forging. Using your lore tab, once weapons and crafting items collected, slide them on the right column, then press the hammer button to confirm the creep. So I would need short sword or guard lance or dagger. Sold any of those? You have a short sword. Blade of Nivlath. Melee damage plus 4 to 10. Chance of bleeding plus 25%. Chance of critical hit. 4% magical and melee. Good. Better than what I've got. Mine's 4 to 8. That's 4 to 10. The less fatigue is kind of nice, though. Allows me to cast this a bit faster. Magical, the crits are nice, though. Oops. Sure. So Bila stands a village Milgrath, laid low by mysterious illness. The village leaders would like me to go there to gather information on this contagion. I thought there's something else that I was asked to do. Okay, so I guess that's the only thing I can go do. Like, go back to the mines and try and find some cultists to beat up. Does it always reset, or do I need a new mission? Where was the shrine? Is it here? Yes. More XP. Dude. There we go. Scrolls you were given. Scroll you were given starts to shake. Press a button to open it. Push down all enemies depending on your level. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Sure. Oh, I forgot about the guy that buffs. Hey. Armor, gold. I guess let's get gold. That's that big a deal. Oh, that's so. Ooh, wasted. Pant of the assassinating fugitive. Or armor, magical damage. Okay, so it's replacing my rage for magical damage. I don't have anything using rage, so I guess that's better. Sure. Okay. I'll talk to this guy now. Thanks for thinning down their ranks. I promise, I promise. Search the ground in the pit. There's a hatch where they hid provisions. I beg of you, put it into my suffering. The blood of the demon still runs through my veins. I am doomed. A threat close must mean that that's when I'm gonna get a random encounter. One of those. For money again. The axe. So. That's the trapdoor the cultist told me about. Hard to miss indeed. Wow. Mineral mask and iron ore. Can I build? No. Okay, so it automatically uses it if you are low. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'll finish being again, I guess. This first. It's still up, so I don't need to recast it yet. I'll use up my shield. Once I go back up. Ow. Big hit. Not missing. And mana regen. Better. Money. Another. One of those. You hit or get hit, you have a 30% chance of striking your enemy and dealing 22 damage. That's a lot of damage. Huh. And that makes me want to go back to, like, a light weapon. Back faster. Good. Okay, so since I got a battle there, that set. Interesting. I don't know what to make of that yet. Owie. Go for attacks. Where's those? That thing. Every 10 seconds a game, 4 mana points, magic damage +3, max mana +7. Stuff. Things I could do. Postcode, demon form. Yield. Cast that. Or junk to sell. So, some boots off a dead man. I wonder if that'll get harder as things to click on. Friend. First. Iron ore. Up. Regen, melee critical. Done in here though, so okay, this matters. Junk. Junk. One of those. Done here, second time. I'll keep my crafting materials in here. Oh, I see. So hunger is just a thing. As in you can't just keep using these, you just can use them. Right, okay. Those in there. Hit melee, you gain 3 health points. When you hit or get hit melee, 30% chance of striking. Okay, so that's like a mix of the orb thing and the... Can I do that? Can I mix weapons together like that? I have 3 of these, so... I'm not on the other stuff right now. So I have to do. Oh, you're the healer. Okay. Well, I'm going to milk it. Oh, I am level 4 plus level 5. Check this first. Poison, terrifying cry. Forgot about the poison, but alright. Yikes. High damage. You're dead. clutch. What? Jeez. Plus 6% for melee and spells for critical hits. Sounds. Max mana plus 13. Every 10 seconds gain 3 mana. Yes. Alright. Shell. You summon a magical shield that will absorb the same amount of damage as that of the strongest hit you suffered during the fight. Or when you're close to death. During the fight. 5 mana, you recover 10 to 20 health points. For each enemy killed, you recover 10 additional health points. The longer the fight, the more health you recover. Health points every 1 second, one-time use instantaneous. Wonder if this is like something that sits on me and every time I kill something I get 10 more health. Or if it's like I wait and use it after I've killed and then I get bonus 10 for each I've killed so far. Any of your current mixing health and mana, or is when you turn into a demon. That seems good. Oh, when health total is below 25%, you gain 5% of your max mana. That sounds. And a critical hit, you receive 2 gold. Enemy dies, their heart explodes, inflicting damage equal to 10% of their max health on other enemies. That sounds great. 5%. Put that. Some AoE. Into a demon would be nice as a. I like that more than the back, I think. Bonfire illustrated the map spread in the village. Health regen in a combat +8, mana regen at end of combat +8, potion regen. Good. Better than damage +1 is nice, but weird. This is better, but I guess your stuff again. Oh. Sure. Interesting to be drain the corpses. Silo, that's where they stocked their grain. Already have. No. Which door leads inside the castle? Main room is in ruins. Fire and time have destroyed everything. Garbage. Which leads to a tower in ruins. Ruins of old castle burnt to ashes. Plus pilgrim staff. Wow. 8 to 12. Bad. I think my combination of things was better than that, but big stick. Like a weapons room. Let's hope it hasn't been pillaged already. Try to find more. Ah, trap. Boo. So we're gonna find something. That's a bookshop building. Bookshop. Strange crystal grows red on a pedestal. Learn something, I guess. Find a red crystal in the library. Perhaps someone in the village will know something about it. Have to be attacked by something. A wardrobe with a message stuck to it. Message was stuck to the wardrobe. If you read this message, it means that corruption hasn't taken hold of my spirit yet. As druids of Milgraf, we bear the responsibility of what happened. The peasants broke the door down and started attacking the castle gate. It's only a question of hours before they find me here, hidden in the library. They don't want justice, they want blood. Alas, neither blood nor fire can fix anything now. A powerful charm got the better of us, and our village is doomed. I wish I could rest near the tomb of my ancestors, but it's too late for me to reach the well that leads to our secret cavern. Corrupted druid is asleep in a cocoon. Looks like the archives room. They probably kept the most important documents here. Poisoner, terrifying cries. Okay. So, try and kill a poisoner before he stacks that up on me. Owie. Ow. Our shield up now. I should use that restoration. Can I use it from here? No. I'll use it now. I get my momentum before set my shield back up. I can do... This is also fine. We'll go Devil. That will give me this. And I spend time yelling at me. It's been trying to kill me. Fine. Alright. You gave me these things. What to do with that druid yet. I'll find out at some point. I wonder if this is the well they talking about. Note. That's the well the druid's talking about. It should lead to a secret cavern. Pagan summoning circle. Here the druids accomplish their ritual. Shields. Corrupted a druid is asleep in a cocoon. There's more than one now. Secret cemetery where the ancient druids rest in peace. All stacked up to plus 45% experience. That. Cellars, maybe I'll find something interesting. Everything to contain the plague. Reinforced stick pants, just armor. Exciting. About to be attacked by something. Almost everything in the sacred text is a lie, and what little is true, men are too dumb to understand. It's best they plow the earth and wait for the rain. It's best they shut up and wait for death. Well then. There's another room below. It's pitch black, so I have no idea what I might come upon. Here we go. Minor skull. Those. I want the. Okay. Offhand armor plus 50%, chant block 15. Adds 3 poison points when you hit or get hit in melee. Deflects 4 damage when you're attacked in melee. Max mana plus 5. The flex damage is nice. Assuming that means I just take 4 damage less each time. Not bad. Not at all. Not worth using. Sure. Probably worth it. Looks like the infected druids rule on the villagers. I should tell that to the village druidess. Okay. Despite the smell of fermentation, this wine cellar seems rather calm. Poisoners. I have a lot of healing available to me. I forgot to put on my shield. Owie. Where's that? On my shield. Chucking these at this dude. Turn into a devil now. This again. Go back up. Yeah. Heal from an attack. Was a heal. I don't appreciate you continuing to dodge. That says my chance to hit is 95%. Big old chunk of experience. More experience. Garbage. Here. Stable. Same stuff. Hey, a neck item. That's nice. I don't know those yet. Word item at the beginning of the fight throws a venomous sting on a random enemy, dealing 1 to 6 damage and 9 poison damage. First what I'm doing. Another one of these armor. Quite full. Getting there at least. A lot of stuff. Trying times to start up the worst passions. Like hanging people? Got a passion? Hydraulic mechanisms are located in that part of the workshop. Spinning workshop is plunged in darkness and also know what I will find in there. Finding Crap, that's what I keep finding. At this point, I'd rather fight. Experience. Another mass grave. They tried to bury the corpses, but in vain. A ton of bonus experience. Around here. Old notebook found in the rubble. Pathetic druids, did you really think I would allow myself to be insulted, hurt in my pride without taking revenge? Your aura of mannered wisdom, your sickening respectability, the total and wishy-washy attention you generate. You, the ancient wardens of tradition, you who listen to what the wind and the stars have to say, nonsense. Now you find yourselves helpless, without the precious missives from which you gathered the news of the world. Those letters informing you and thanks to which you seem wise, right? Go on, go and ask the stars what to do against this new illness. Go on, shine bright like diamonds. And ask them also how to make horses fly and how to multiply chickens. Thanks to my perfect plan, you're now deprived of your information, and soon your incompetence will be exposed. People will nag you, spit on your face, beat you up, because you couldn't warn them on time, because you couldn't contain the infection, and I will shine with glory, and all will say that Garagon is the new chief of Milgrath, and that you were wrong to treat me with contempt. Well, how'd that go for you? Demonic Shrine, I finally find one. Take some more experience, I guess. Another druid. Friends of the village where roam the ghosts of the victims. Don't be afraid, stranger. We're only ghosts, prisoners of this open grave. You're not scared? You may want to hear our story. The druids that protected the village have been corrupted and abandoned us to the plague, but they were misled by a traitor, Garagon. Our carcasses still roam in the village, and so does his. We cannot rest in peace as long as he belongs in this world. It bears on him the marks of betrayal, and everything he touches dies instantly. You'll recognize him when you see him. You can still tread the ground, find the traitor, and kill him. Please, free your souls of this eternal pain. Ghosts wait for me to avenge them. Just walk around and find where this dude is at. Ghost villagers are being held captive by Milgrath. They have asked me to kill the traitor who led the village to this downfall. He is in the village, so I'll find him eventually. He's gonna attack me at some point soon. Well, this doesn't seem it. Let's put on my shield first. Got it. Oh, I didn't read that correctly. It's 30% of your current missing health and mana. Okay. That works better when I'm low on health. Okay, let's see. Got ripping, I guess. Shield on. I'll use this at my next momentum. I can do demon attack. I don't get the explosion because I didn't kill him with the thing. Oh, there it went. Never mind. Go back up. Sure, I guess. Chunk of experience. Crash. Some crafting material. Okay, well that wasn't dude. We're wandering this way and dude is hiding out. Guess I'll be back, probably. I go check over in the area. I don't think he would be able to be over that way. Go back. I think I'll have to figure out what to do anyway. As far as I go today. A crystal, it looks like a fragment of the fruit. The fruit is a mythical item that grants unlimited power and knowledge to anyone who finds it. Damaged during Genesis, its fragments were scattered in Hell, in Limbo, and in Sheol. But it seems like the demons have found some. This fragment will allow you to cross the red passages you find in corrupted places. Truth be told, I'd be curious to know what you find there. Find? Really? Thanks a lot. I'll do some more research while waiting for you. I may have some other powers, I'll let you know. Fragment of the fruit, I can enter the red portals without fearing infernal fire. Johannes asked me to enter a portal and report everything I find, especially the monsters within. Fruits of Milgrath have been corrupted. I did warn my former peers, but they underestimated the omens of the plague. The whole village is paid for their pride. They are now nothing more than cursed generals at the service of evil. If we free Milgrath, we can hope for a little more tranquility. To do so, we can't just kill the druids, but also the demon that commands them. If we kill several of them, they should call for help and reveal who their chief is. Be ready to fight him because we know nothing of him. Sell my junk. Junk. Pretty good, but nothing better than what I'm doing. Rations. Right. Final totem. Do the 3 of those. Three damage doesn't seem like very much. They have like 2 something. Okay. Right. You have to. Okay. Let's kill all the village druids so they call for backup and kill their troop. That's what we'll do next time. I'm gonna go ahead and pause for now. Oh, I can change difficulty whenever. Alright. Nope. Gonna be it for this time. Thanks for watching.